Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the snub that Harry and Meghan recently received. Plus, we're going to talk about those bullying rumours that seem to just not be going away. And of course, Harry's recent trip to New York, I'm going to be discussing this as well. So if you want to join me in this video and join this channel, I have worked in the field of psychotherapy for well over 15 years. So I use my professional knowledge along with my personal opinions, and I give you the breakdown of their behaviour, body language, what I think is going on behind the scenes, and I show you how I have got to those conclusions. So if this is the channel for you, then don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's dive right in. So it's been one of those days today. So firstly, I've woken up and my shoulder is hurting. I think I've laid on it in the wrong way. So my shoulder is just, I'm in so much pain. So I wanted to come on here and do this video, and I am going to talk about these things, but it's going to be a bit all over the place today because I'm not feeling myself. You know, when you feel out of sorts, I'm very tired, and I seem to go through phases with my menopause. One minute I feel like I'm sort of coming out the other side of it and it feels okay, and then I'll have a particular day where it's really bad, and one of those days is today. And this day is the only day I can record this video because I'm working, and it's like I've got this time slot to record the video and it's just not going to plan. I keep coming out in hot flushes. I'm not able to get my words out. I've tried this recording 2 or 3 times, and it's like I'm forgetting words. It's like it's not flowing like it normally does. And I thought I could just not do the video. I thought I could just not do the video and just tell you that I'm having a bad day and I'm not doing the video today. But then I thought, well, you know what? We're all human. We all have bad days. And I thought maybe it'd be good for you to see that actually, that, you know, people like myself also have really bad days. There's a guy that's doing DIY and he's literally just started as I'm about to come on video. And I'm feeling really cranky. You know, and you feel in a bad mood, and it's like, and I don't get in bad moods. I'm generally a happy, like a jolly person, but today I just feel cranky. I'm going to sort of briefly talk about the fact they got snubbed, which I found was hilarious. They got snubbed with that photograph that was, or the picture that was going to go up in the what was it, the National Portrait, no, what is it, yeah, National Portrait Gallery. See, I can't even remember that, and I've got it written down. And I think it was their accomplice that took the photograph, Miss Anne Harriman, I think it was. And I'm thinking, well, you know, he is their accomplice because they seem to take him everywhere, and he's the only one that seems to do their photographs, and they have been edited, and he's been all outraged when he was accused of editing by the Sun newspaper. He's like, no, I don't edit the photographs. How very dare you? So so the gallery are like, no, we know they're not together. We're not putting it up there. But yeah, so they've been snubbed again, and apparently they are outraged and angry, and so their sources say, but of course we probably know that that's the pair of them. And it's so obvious that the photographs are edited, especially ones that involve the faux children, and they are just so heavily edited. And I've even proven like some of that in my videos that I've done before. But I think what outraged me more, and maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit off today as well, is because I am so fed up with Harry and Meghan preaching about things that they actually do. It's like, you know, when you've got Harry that comes on talking about online bullying, online misinformation, which is his favourite buzzword. But here is the little clip of Harry talking in New York, doing his usual, which he's learnt from Meghan, the word salad, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
Inclusivity and equity are not optional. They are the bedrock upon which we must build our community, communication and community. And fear, orchestrated at the highest levels, needs to be seen for what it is: a tactic to mask indifference and a failure to seek real solutions. As a growing movement, the Parents Network is committed to this journey. We need platforms that mirror our highest values, designed with safety in mind. But in the meantime, we can't wait. Our kids can't wait. We need to create programs that teach digital literacy, emotional intelligence, and critical thinking. We need to equip our youth with the skills they need to identify and combat online threats. We need a better digital future, one that we all deserve. We were promised a human experience. Instead, we've been a human experiment. This is an invitation to each and every one of you to open your eyes, ears, and hearts to these realities and to channel our power, resources, and intelligence toward meaningful action. All we have today, in this moment, stems from the defiance of boundaries we once thought existed. We've split the atom. We've walked on the moon. We are more than equipped to tackle this. The future of our world and our youth depend on it. We all just need to want it enough. And I know that I do.
This angered me again because the mainstream media do not call them out. Again, the hypocrisy, the absolute hypocrisy of Harry standing up there talking about online bullying, online misinformation, which is his favourite buzzword, and yet is responsible for the worst kind of fan base ever to be online, has openly thanked them, gone to their birthday parties, invited them places, never called them out, have said the worst things about his family, including his nephews and nieces, and yet stands up there as if he's completely faultless. Like he's taking on this charge of, I'm tackling all of these things. And it's like, hang on a minute. Hang on a livelong minute, you hypocrite. What about all the stuff your fan base say? And let's not forget what you have said. What you and your wife have put out there publicly and allowed to spread online. The big one being the two completely different versions of, well, they were concerned about the child's skin colour. No one talks about that. You sat there publicly on Oprah and said two different versions of this story, and then the media run with the fact that the royal family were racist, and you said nothing apart from, well, no, it wasn't the Queen. But by that point, it was too late. And then after the Queen passes away, 2 years later, you then sit there again on, you know, in the public eye and go, we never said that. It was the media that said that. Lies. And you know, and that's just even a tiny fraction of the lies that they've spread, which then gets circulated online by their fan base and the media. So it's okay to use the media for that. It's okay to use the media to use your fan base to bully, dox, attack YouTubers, go after them, go after their children. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. But when you're talking about it oh, it's, no, that's really bad. That's, that, you know, I can do it, but nobody else can. I mean, nobody should. It's wrong. I mean, I've certainly, like I said, you all know, I've had this for the last 3 years. It's horrible. Oh, but yeah. So I agree that that should be cleaned up. Absolutely. But don't stand there and say all of that, knowing that you are part of the problem. I mean, again, and then you see the media again, and it's just like, oh, Harry just fights for, you know, oh. And I just think, what is the point? I feel so frustrated. And I really do believe that if it wasn't for people like us, the YouTubers, some of the TikTokers or people on Instagram who try to find the truth, who try to get people to see what's really going on here. And yet a lot of the time we are called, you know, tinfoil hat people. But actually, when you break it down, the chances are most of us are talking the truth. And the mainstream media is no longer a viable source of credible information. And I just think it's absolutely hypocritical. Oh, it's just been one of those days today. What I'm going to do, because I know some of you feel that you don't have the time to watch the longer video. So I'm going to do 2 versions. I'm going to do a sort of shortened 10-minute, 15-minute version, and then you're going to get the longer version. So you can decide which one you want to watch. You can either watch the shorter one and then go on and watch the longer one, or you can just watch either one. It's up to you. But either way, then it caters for everybody. Because as you know, I'm always trying to find a solution into what I can do to make you all happy. Because that's my role here, to make you guys happy. So yes, so that being said, please don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed it. So if you want to treat me to a cuppa, you can do. I have an Amazon wish list. As always, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to treat me to a cuppa. You don't have to go into my Amazon wish list. You don't have to be a member. It is all choice for the people that want to. So yeah, so you can join up as a member. And like I say, and if you are part of the member group that get the free phone call with me, don't forget to email me. I know that I have got some of you that I've got to sort this out with, and I will be getting to you and doing that. I haven't forgotten you, so please don't worry. But yeah, so that being said, I hope that this version you enjoy, and I hope to see you in the next video where I will be showing you my recent chat. See, oh, hot flush again. My recent chat with HG Tudor, and yeah, it was very humorous, I have to say. So I will be putting that up probably on Friday, so you can watch that going into the weekend if you so choose. So that being said, as always, I love you, I appreciate you, but most of all, I respect you. Take care. Bye-bye. Mwah.